Hello, my name is Khairul Afiq bin Rohaizi. I'm a second year student from Department of Civil Engineering, Faculty of Engineering, University Malaya. So today I would like to teach all of you some basic tools in Staadpro student version that might be useful for you to do your assignment in reinforced concrete design class in the semester 4. So first, I want to teach you about the coordination, how to draw the beams and slab, and also locate a node. Then for the view option, select option, geometry here, geometry, properties, materials, supports, loading, analysis. Okay, now, first we need to locate our first node. So I want to locate my first node at 0. So this is my first node. Then I want to locate my second node, which is 4 meters away from the first node. Now here's something like this. This two node has a 4 meter gap. Now how to draw a beam? First, click to the select option. So node cursor, we have these two nodes. I want to connect it with a beam. So go to the geometry and this connect beam along x-axis. So we can see here y-axis, x-axis, and z-axis. So I want to connect it at x-axis. Now I have something like this two node with one beam. So this is a select option here. It's for node cursor and beam cursor. So I click beam cursor and click this. Now we have our beam. That's why we can use our beam cursor. If we do not have our beam, there's nothing happen here. Now for node cursor, yeah. See, if we use the node cursor, we cannot click our beam. Okay, now I want to draw a structure, something like square. Okay. At the geometry, there's a tool called as transition repeat, which is a very useful tool. So now I will teach you how to use it. So I want to make a square. First, I highlight these 2 points, then click the transition repeat, click the global direction Z, and I want to make a square, so I need to have a 4 meter gap. Okay, now I have something like this, a square. Now I want to draw a cube, so I select all these node and the transition repeat in Y direction, also 4 meter gap for spacing, and now I have something like this. Now I want to connect all the node with a beam, so connect beam. In x-axis, there are 4 members are created. Another 4 members are created, and on z-axis, then we have something like this. So I want to draw a structure that will look like 4 column and 1 slab. So I need to remove certain beam here. So to make it easier, go to the view option. This is isometric view, top view, bottom, left, front, right, and also back view. So click on the front view, and I want to remove this beam. First, go to the select option, change to the beam cursor. Click here and remove this beam. 2 beams are removed. Then go to the right view. Choose also this beam and cut. Another 2 beams are cut. Now we can see by click on the isometric view. Now I have something like this. So now we are proceed to the properties. So click on the properties. So I need to define the sizing for this beam and what the material for our beam. So click define. So I want to make my beam as a rectangle. Click on the rectangle. And for YD, I'm to choose 0.3. And for the ZD, I want to choose 0.15. And close. So I want to use this sizing for all this beam. So I select all this beam and assign to the selected beam. Yes. Now I have something like this. Okay, now I want to draw a slab up here. So go to the geometry, then add plate. So I want to add here, 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 and here. Yes. Now I have plate up here. So how to prove it? So I use the plate cursor and click. Ta-da! We have our plate up here. Okay, now let's continue with the properties. So I need to define the thickness for my plate. So thickness. So I want to make it 0.1 meter thickness. Add and close. Then click select, plate cursor, and select this plate. So assign to the selected plates, assign. Yes. Now I have something like this. Okay, now proceed with the materials. We already define our material as a concrete, but if we do not define before this, so we just click the concrete, assign to the selected beam, assign. Yes. Now we have something like this. Then specification for second year is no need, so just skip it and proceed with the supports. For the support, there's a two common support, which is fixed and pin. So I want to use a fixed support. So I have my fixed support. So I want to locate my fixed support at here, 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 and here. So to make it easier, just go to the front view and select option is our node. So yes, now click this. So assign to the selected node, assign. Yes. Now we already have our fixed support. So go to the view option, isometric. Now we have something like this. Okay, now we proceed to the loading. So choose loading and load case detail. So we already learned about two type of loading, dead and live. So dead load named as a GK and live load as a QK. So dead load, so my title is GK add. So now for the live load, my title is QK add and close. Now I have two files for GK and QK. Now first I want to add the load as a self weight load, which is the load of the beam itself. So add. So the self weight, I want to use a -1, add and close. So for the self weight, I want to set all this beam. So assign to the selected beam and plates. Self weight assign. Yes. Now we already assigned this self weight to all this beam. Now I want to add another load, which is the member load for this 4 square up here. Add. Now for the member load, I want to use it uniform -2. Add. Close. For this, I want to choose this 4 plate for beams. Select beam cursor. Okay. Now assign to the selected beam. Assign. Now we have something like this. Okay, now I want to put the load on my slab. That load, so add. So this is plate load. So also I want to use a -10 kN per meter and add and close. Now I have something like this, and I choose my plate here and assign to the selected plate. Now I have something like this. This is I have safe weight, the member load for the up here, and also the plate load. Now for the live load, I want to put it as a member load. Live load, member load. So I want to use -5. Add and close. So I want to choose this 4 plate. These 4 beams. Sorry. So assign to the selected beam. Assign. Yes. Now I have something like this for my live load. While this is for my plate load, member load, and also safe weight. Okay, now proceed for the analysis. For the analysis, click on define command. define comments and go to the all and okay, close. Now we have perform analysis, print out. Okay, now we can run our analysis. Save. Okay, there's zero error, two warning, and zero not. So I want to stay in modeling. So stay in modeling. Done. Okay, now to see our maximum bending and also our shear, go to the post processing. So selected is GK and QK. So apply and okay. So to saw our beam result here, reaction, okay, for the reaction. So this is the reaction for each fixed support. Now for the beam result, okay, if you think the bending moment is quite small, then you can change it at scale. So use only 10 instead of 100. 10 and also 10, 10 and mode shape also 10. Apply and okay, now we have something like this. So this is our bending moment. So for shear we have something like this. This is shear and our bending moment. Now we have something like this. To see clearly, we can choose the view option and we have something like this right now. This is our bending moment and this is our shear. Okay, I think that's all. I hope this is useful for you to apply it to do your assignment in your reinforced concrete design class. And okay, that's all from me. Thank you.